Alright, welcome back to another video update of building Jedha City in LEGO. As you can see, the three segments that I had from last time are completely unchanged because I was not able to do anything up until right now. I have my orders in, the two orders that have a whole lot of parts for the internal structure. So let's see what's in these. Alright, so let's start with this one. We've got some of these airbags to essentially protect all the pieces, but look at this. All the 2x2 pieces, bricks that I needed. 4 bags of them. I think it's about 600 that I ordered, so that's just quite a lot. And in addition to that, I ordered a whole bunch of 8x8 plates, because when I finally get to building all the structure up in there, I need to plate it off somehow. So I bought just a whole bunch of these. I think I'm going to be using a lot of them very soon for the structure. So yeah, this is a big order with a lot of pieces. And I have an even bigger order with even more pieces right over here. Let's see what's in this. Alright, so these are a lot of different types of bricks. This is the 1x2x5 tall brick that I was very much running out of. This is a bunch of actually these are the hinge bricks that I ordered, because this is actually thinking about the top of the city when I need to go in a little bit of a circle. I haven't fully figured out how to do that, but I just figured that I would need these in the medium nougat color, so these are definitely going to be helpful. Anyway, I have more of these long bricks, as I think they're the same color, so they're just packaged in different ones. These are the same pieces in a different color. These are just a whole bunch of 1x2 bricks. I was running out of those. Definitely need those. Then we have a couple of 3x... Oh no, this is 4x4 plate. I was also in need of a couple of those. Then, what is this? Oh, yeah, this is the 3x3 plate. I also need a couple of these. Let's see, what else do we have? We have, this is 1x1x5 brick. I definitely needed those. I'm completely out of them. Let's see, more bricks. These are the other hinge pieces, the other side of those hinge pieces that go with the other ones. A whole bunch of 1x1 brick. I was running out of those, actually. I come to think of it, I don't think I actually ordered 1x1 brick for the inside, so this is the first that I'm actually getting. This is a whole bunch of 1x2x2 brick. Then 1x1x3 brick. Figured those could be useful. And then a whole bunch of plates. These are 2x16 and a whole bunch of 2x8. Very necessary for the support structure. This is because I need to essentially put these at the end of the support structure. Just a 1x2 plate. And then this was very important, because this is actually the reason that I was not able to continue over here, because I needed to, build this up. And I was out of these, so also very necessary. So with all these pieces, I can continue. So let's. So as I am piecing this all together, I have realized two very stupid mistakes on my part. One is the one that I have previously dealt with several times. I'm running out of them. I had 4 of these, this is my last bag, and I have only gotten to the first layer when I need at least 3 of these. So I am definitely not going to be able to do all of that. But another one is that I actually am kind of glad that I'm running out, because these are secondhand pieces instead of new ones. You can see it here by the color. They're not great. They are really not great. They are so not great to the point that these pieces are completely unusable. Look at this. I think this is rather poor from the Bricklink seller. They said that the pieces are slightly used. Well, absolutely not. I'm sorry, Bricklink seller. This is not okay by me, because it said, slightly used and slightly decolorized. This is extremely decolorized. Some of the pieces are extremely dirty, actually. I kind of feel like just washing my hands already. Yeah, I'm very not happy with the fact that these are used, because look, I can understand that, used pieces are fine for the internal structure. You're not going to see them anyway. But when it's so bad that they're so deformed, I can't properly use them, and they're so dirty that I feel like I need to wash my hands, I'm like, okay. It's a mistake on my part as well, because I didn't really read the fact that they were used, and to the point that they were used. But if the description is like lightly used, I'm just gonna assume, oh, it's not really all that bad. This is pretty bad. So yeah, that is very unfortunate to figure out, but it's what it is. So you know what, let's just continue. Alright, so after building for a couple of hours, this is what I've been able to do. As you can see, I completely restructured this, and it's mostly because otherwise I would have a misalignment. In my new structure, I have 2 plates on top of the bricks, and then I continue with the bricks. And in the original one, I had 3 plates, and of course, if I build up too high, that's going to misalign. So I figured it's best to just have this one be the same as the rest, so that over here it's the same height, because eventually I will have to place the Star Destroyer stand here. But well, why have I not built up any higher? I have once again run out of pieces. This is becoming a more common problem every time that I do these updates, and it is really insane to realize how many pieces I actually need, because so far in terms of 2x2 bricks I have ordered somewhere between 1,000 and 1,500 of them. I have used so many already, and I'm once again out. So I'm gonna have to go on to Bricklink and order more of those. I also need to order more of these 2x16 plates. I have used all of the 2x16 plates so far, and that's why I've been using 2x8 more towards the top here. Now I do have more 2x8s, but that is also gonna run out, I'm pretty sure. So on to Bricklink, order more parts yet again, and in the meantime I'm gonna try to see how I can kind of attach this somehow. At least I'm gonna be able to like build up the wall on the side a bit more. So let's see what I can do. So I actually started to play around with this a bit more. I pretty much took it apart and did a whole lot of work to, well, as I have wanted to do more, get rid of that rock piece look. This is way more rounded than it was before, and I think this is looking a lot better. Let me know what you think in the comments. But yeah, I think essentially every single corner I want to do just a little bit different, just a little bit of a different look, that it doesn't look, you know, very symmetrical, because so far that's been my biggest concern a little bit. So let's start working on another corner. All right, I think this is starting to look a lot better than it did before, because I can essentially show you this is how it was, which, this is fine, this is functional, but it doesn't look nearly as good as what you can do if you just take a little bit of time to be a bit creative. And this is very much a trial and error phase where I'm just like putting stuff together and hope it looks any kind of good. And I think, this is starting to look like something. Of course, this is nowhere near completed. There are a lot of parts that are still yet to be added to this. I have also ordered more of these pieces. Should be coming in next week, so stay tuned for that update. But for now, I'm quite happy with how this is looking. So if you want to see, more of these updates, then please subscribe to my channel and stay tuned next week for the next update. Click the notification bell to see when it's up. It should be on Saturday, the usual time. I'm sorry that this one was just a little bit late, but coming back from vacation and then having to wait for orders was the reason why this one is a bit late. But next week I'll be back on schedule, so check out the update next week. Subscribe to the channel, please. Give the video a like and let me know, what do you think? And let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are so far. I'm pretty happy with this, but are you as well? Are you pleased to see this progress so far? Anyway, next week I'm going to continue with this, and until then, may the force be with you.